BRICS will crush the West and the illusion of democracy that goes along with it. I told you so. BRICS unveils BRICS Pay, a new global payment system to replace Western-controlled systems of payment. Today, we're diving into something that could change the way the world does business. BRICS Pay. Yes, you heard it right. The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have just launched their very own payment system, and it could shake up the global financial system. Stick around to find out what BRICS Pay is, why it matters, and how it could disrupt the dominance of the US dollar.
I want to come up with the discussion of the use of digital currencies in investment developments by BRICS member states inside the group, and also in the interests of other developing and emerging economies with good prospects. And we are to come up with a toolkit that will be under the supervision of the respective BRICS institutions.
Straight from the BRICS website. BRICS Pay could be the foundation for nations seeking true sovereignty, financial, political, energy, food, and more. Full control over resources is key to independence. They're also talking about the unit, a new currency, and BRICS Clear, a digital settlement system for cross-border transactions. BRICS Pay is a game changer for international transactions, and it's exciting to see participants at the BRICS Business Forum testing this new payment system. Essentially, BRICS Pay is a decentralized and independent payment messaging mechanism system that allows for seamless transactions within the BRICS bloc: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The idea behind BRICS Pay is to reduce reliance on traditional Western-dominated financial networks and the US dollar. This payment system aims to make international payments less costly and complicated, encouraging international cooperation between the growing crowd of BRICS members. Key benefits of BRICS Pay: reduced reliance on the US dollar. Allows transactions to be conducted in local currencies or a new digital currency developed specifically for the BRICS bloc. Enhanced efficiency and speed, leverages blockchain technology to enable real-time settlement of transactions. Increased security and transparency incorporates advanced encryption techniques and decentralized ledger technology. Greater financial inclusion provides access to digital financial services for underserved populations in the BRICS countries. By promoting financial inclusion and reducing transaction costs, BRICS Pay has the potential to reshape global financial interactions. However, its success depends on overcoming challenges like regulatory hurdles, security concerns, and ensuring interoperability with global systems. First things first. What exactly is BRICS Pay? Simply put, BRICS Pay is a unified payment system designed to help BRICS countries conduct financial transactions directly, bypassing traditional Western financial systems dominated by the US dollar or euro. BRICS Pay is designed to facilitate trade between member nations. It uses a digital payment platform similar to payment apps like Apple Pay or WeChat Pay. It could extend to other countries beyond BRICS in the future. Imagine a system that allows countries to trade directly using their own currencies, eliminating the need to go through intermediaries like the dollar. This system would enable smoother, faster, and potentially cheaper transactions, especially for cross-border trade. With BRICS Pay, countries in the bloc are aiming for just that, less dependency on the dollar. So why now? Why are the BRICS nations moving forward with their own payment system? Well, the answer lies in geopolitics and economics. Cut to a montage of news clips: sanctions against Russia, trade wars, currency devaluation, and economic instability. One major reason is the increasing economic and political tension with the West.
The fact is, BRICS is a real thing.
Yeah.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They have now added the United Arab Emirates. They have now added Saudi Arabia. They have now added a lot of other nations, and more nations are pouring in to apply to be a part of BRICS nations. China and Russia have come together. They are now exchanging economically. They are replacing the U.S. dollar. This is a very real thing that we have never seen happen. And that's why we don't think it's possible, and we don't know how to respond, because we've never experienced this before. In our generation, any generation within the last 200, 300, 400 years, we don't even know that it's a real thing. We still think it's a video game, it's a movie, because we've been so numb to it. We're like, oh, cool. Let me go down the street and use my dollar. There will be a point, and it is happening now. In Nigeria, as a matter of fact, they tried to go to the bank to take money out, and they said, we don't have any money. People who had Bitcoin in certain nations tried to get it out in US dollars. They said, we can't give you that. Certain nations are now not even accepting US dollars. Like, it is a real thing, brother. This is why people who are trying to just say, well, the US will always have money, always be the number one currency on the planet. There's, at one point, you got to stop. You have to be honest about your failing nation, because it's not even yours to begin with, all right? So you got to be honest about that too.
Sanctions on countries like Russia and the fluctuating value of the US dollar have made it harder for BRICS nations to conduct trade on equal terms. Also, global inflation and the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic have shown how vulnerable economies can be when they're reliant on a single currency. At their recent summit, BRICS leaders made it clear that they're aiming to reduce their dependency on Western financial institutions and move towards a more balanced, multipolar world order. Now let's talk tech. How does BRICS Pay actually work? The backbone of BRICS Pay is a digital payment infrastructure. Each member country will use their own currency on the platform, but the transactions will be standardized across the network. Imagine a Russian company buying goods from India. With BRICS Pay, the Russian company can pay directly in rubles. The Indian company receives the payment in rupees. No need to convert to US dollars. That's the key selling point here. It's direct. The need for currency conversions through the dollar, which adds transaction costs and time, is completely eliminated. This system could be revolutionary for emerging markets trying to escape the grasp of a dollar-dominated world. Now, here's where it gets even more futuristic. BRICS Pay will likely integrate digital currencies, whether that's existing cryptocurrencies or state-backed digital currencies like China's digital yuan. China is already a step ahead with its digital currency, and other BRICS members are also exploring this space. With blockchain technology or central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, in the mix, BRICS Pay could offer even more security, speed, and transparency. The integration of digital currencies could be a game changer. It opens up possibilities for decentralized finance and reduces the influence of any single nation on global transactions. Now, let's get to the big question. What does this mean for the US dollar? For decades, the dollar has reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency, but with BRICS Pay, that might be about to change. As BRICS nations account for an ever larger slice of global trade, their need for the dollar diminishes. And it's not just BRICS members. Other countries might also start using BRICS Pay if they want to avoid US sanctions or the volatility of the dollar. But hold on. Before we get too carried away, BRICS Pay is not without its challenges. Launching a new global payment system is a monumental task, and it's going to face a lot of regulatory differences between BRICS countries. Technical integration issues. Resistance from global financial markets. Potential retaliation from Western nations. BRICS countries all have different regulations and economic systems, and coordinating them is going to be a major challenge. Not to mention the existing global financial players, the IMF, World Bank, and the U.S. Federal Reserve, aren't going to sit back and let this happen without a fight. So, what does this mean for the rest of the world? If BRICS Pay succeeds, we could see a major shift in global finance. Countries in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia could start using BRICS Pay for their own trade, especially if they want to reduce dependency on Western financial systems. Even Western countries might find themselves having to adapt if BRICS Pay becomes too big to ignore. Looking ahead, BRICS Pay is still in its early stages, but the possibilities are endless. With the world increasingly moving towards a multipolar economy, BRICS Pay could be the next step in redefining global finance. Will it challenge the dominance of the US dollar? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. This is something to keep an eye on. What do you guys think? Is BRICS Pay a game changer or just another ambitious idea? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into the geopolitics shaping our world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.